Usually I'm a bit skeptical about reviewing new products, new materials, new filaments, especially from a company we'd never heard of. And this one particularly, it's called Xtrusion, and they sent me a couple of filaments, well, more than a couple, 4 PLA matte and 1 ABS. And I gotta say, after testing them for a few weeks, because I had them for a while and I haven't had a chance to properly test them, but today is the day to review these filaments from Xtrusion. Let's not waste time, let's make it, let's print it, let's roll the video. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Alessio and this is Pixel Forge Lab. Finally, after a few weeks, I had a chance to put my hands on this filament from Xtrusion, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed. Starting from the unboxing experience and the spools, the filament itself, the consistency, and well, as you can see, the look of the prints, I have to say, again, I'm really impressed. The boxes are very premium and they have all the information you need, starting from bed temperature, nozzle temperature, and so on. You will find them right here in the box. Also, they provide a QR code right here on the spool. Talking about the spools, this is the only thing that for me was a deal breaker, but not a deal breaker for the filaments. It's just because these spools are really thin, and they told me because these spools are obviously samples, so I could not fit them in the AMS because I really wanted to try some multi-material prints, but I couldn't unless you print an adapter, but I didn't have time to print an adapter for these spools. Okay, the bad things out of the way, the spools couldn't fit in the AMS, but as you can see, the prints turned out great. This is a small succulent pod, and I gotta say, it turned out great. It looks super smooth, except the geometry itself of the print wasn't that great, so that's why you maybe see some artifacts, but I guarantee you it's really smooth and the details stand out, and you can see it's an owl, so maybe the light is too harsh, but yeah, it is an owl. And then we have this blue PLA matte, and of course I printed this little toy dolphin, because why not? I gotta say again, the quality is perfect, bed adhesion was perfect. One other thing that I want to point out that I didn't use specific settings, I actually used generic PLA settings in Bamboo Studio, literally generic PLA, and it worked perfectly. As we can see on the box, it says the nozzle temperature from 200 up to 230 degrees Celsius, the printer bed temperature from 0 to 65 degrees Celsius accordingly to your build plate, and that's pretty much it. All you need to do is just load your filament, set as general PLA, whether you're in Bamboo Studio or Elegoo Slicer or Orca Slicer, and that's it. There was no stringing, no clogging, absolutely brilliant. I'm totally impressed. All the links for the filaments are in the description down below. And then we have this little guy from Inside Out, the angry dude. Of course, it's gotta be red. And this red PLA matte is absolutely stunning. This, I think, is my favorite print, also because it's cute as hell. And I gotta say, the details are insane. Really nice. I had to put some supports here and there, but the supports came out absolutely brilliantly. No complaints, and the teeth and the mouth are insane. The details right here are absolutely perfect. The top, of course, is flat, so it's got some ringing, but that could be fixed with variable layer height in the slicer, or just ironing, or just some sanding. And then with the black PLA matte, I had to print this xenomorph alien duck. It's absolutely adorable, and the details are absolutely stunning. Adhesion on the build plate perfect, there was no clogging, and the supports came out absolutely with no issue whatsoever. I'm impressed with the details. This is a really small print. I think I downscaled it because in the original file was maybe a little bigger because I didn't have time. But yeah, even smaller, so the details is a little bit difficult with the 0.4 diameter nozzle, so absolutely perfect. Again, no complaint on this one. And finally, we have what they claim to be premium ABS. And this was printed on my new Bamboo Lab P2S. And I gotta say, this printed as butter, and it was so fast. I didn't have to slow down anything. It printed pretty much at same speed as PLA, which is really impressive. There's a tiny bit of stringing, but maybe that's due to the fact that the actual filament was open because I tried it before like a month ago or something. So maybe I needed to dry it, or maybe just change it and tweak a little bit of settings. But again, I used generic ABS for this one in Bamboo Studio as well, and turned out absolutely great. The details are perfect, and also this is going to be heat resistant because it's ABS. And I gotta say, super sturdy. Even the little arms, if you try to break them, of course if I squeeze them a lot I'm gonna break them, but this thing is an absolute beauty. The details on the head are crazy. So small and so tiny, but so detailed. unbelievable. And the teeth again, and the eyes, the eye socket and the eyeballs, the buttons and the scarf as well. The seam at the back, of course, I decided to put it in the back because I'm gonna show the front, not the back, so it's a little ugly. And this one, it's a little ugly as well, but again, it's a seam, you don't really see it if it's on the back. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the prints with the 4 PLA matte and the 1 ABS. But now let's talk a little bit more about the company, Xtrusion.
Xtrusion is a new filament brand backed by serious research and real polymer science, not just marketing. Their main focus right now is improving ABS by blending it with TPU to reduce the biggest problem ABS has, warping and shrinkage. ABS is strong, durable, and classic for 3D printing, but everyone knows it loves to warp, especially on open printers. So, Xtrusion's idea is simple. Mix ABS with TPU, a flexible, shock-resistant material, to make ABS easier to print with better interlayer adhesion and less corner lifting. They experimented with different TPU hardness levels, from soft 70A up to a much stiffer 95A. All blends kept the same ratio, 70-80% ABS plus 20-30% TPU. Here's what they found. Pure ABS still has the highest strength, but it also warps the most. ABS plus TPU blends print smoother, warp way less, and reduce cracking, especially on basic printers like the Ender 3. Among all tests, the best performing blend was ABS plus TPU 95A. It kept the print stable, reduced warping, and still maintained good mechanical performance. Warping and shrinkage tests showed a huge improvement with all ABS TPU blends, especially the 95A version, which had the lowest deformation out of all samples. So basically, Xtrusion created an ABS that's easier to print, more forgiving, and less likely to ruin your print halfway through. Is it as strong as pure ABS? Not perfectly. Adding TPU softens it slightly. But the trade-off is worth it for anyone who wants reliable ABS prints without an enclosure or constant failures. Behind the scenes, all this was developed in collaboration with universities and research labs, so this isn't cheap remixed ABS, it's actually engineered. Xtrusion is stepping into the market with scientifically tested formulations, and if they keep pushing this direction, they might become a serious player in functional FDM materials.
And that's it for this quick review. Thank you so much, Xtrusion, for sending me these filaments, and sorry for the long delay, but I was super busy because Formnext 2025 is literally around the corner and I'm actually going with Spectrum Filaments, which is the company that I work for. So make sure to check our channel as well. If you want to purchase and try these filaments yourself, the links are in the description down below as usual. And if you enjoyed this review, please do consider to subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment down below and give us a like as well. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you on the next one.